couple hours till our flight, so we're in the lounge. Good morning. We are in a new place, no longer in Palm Springs, sadly, but glad to have that all done because wow, that was a lot of work the past few days. I am currently in Greenville, South Carolina. This is where Sam lives, actually. I've been here once before. It's a really cute, nice, well put together town. Yeah, it's like a medium-sized town. Probably a lot of people, I had never heard of it before, but it's a cute spot. So I originally was supposed to be going to South Africa here pretty soon, and that whole wedding got canceled because of COVID, obviously. So I didn't really have anything that planned for the end of January. All I really have are a couple of videos shot that I need to edit, and then other like random computer work. So I'll probably be here for a week and then Seattle for a week. Then I'm kind of brewing on, I do have plans more for like February and March, but these next 2 weeks are a little random. I actually might go to Mexico. We'll see. Anyway, I have more plans for like my life in general. I'll talk about later now that the Palm Springs Airbnb is done. A couple people are looking at booking the house in like 3 days, and so that would be the first booking of people actually staying there, so that's exciting. But yeah, today I have a lot of stuff I need to edit and figure out on my computer, just random computer work. So let's go to a little cafe and get some work done. Sam has a meeting, or I think a few meetings today, and I have just a lot of like I said, computer work. So let's go. I'm also really hungry. All right, heading to the coffee shop. It's nice because this town is actually like very walkable. There's a bunch of like coffee shops, restaurants, bars, stuff like that. Alright, that coffee shop I was editing at just closed, so I'm gonna go walk till I find another one. I'm almost done editing this video. It's going well. I'm trying to finish it completely today to upload tomorrow. When he has the same car as you. Literally exact same car, but I need to update mine. Also, before I get into it, this vlog is sponsored by Native Deodorant. This is it, if you've never seen this before. This is really cool because it's aluminum-free deodorant and it smells really good. I actually got 3 different ones. So this one is buttercream and French vanilla. I've actually had these deodorants now for about a month and I've been wearing them every day. And I know people get a little nervous about more natural kinds of deodorants that maybe they won't work, but trust me you guys, no one has said anything, and somebody would have told me, like Monica or Sam, somebody would have told me. I wore this stuff while I was moving, all that stuff, having those exhausting days in Palm Springs where I was like on my feet all day for 12 or more hours basically. And yeah, I didn't notice myself smell, and no one did. They have a wide range of scents and they're not too overpowering. So the texture, it's not sticky and it dries really quickly. So yeah, it's not one of those like liquid kinds that you have to wear overnight. You can just put it on in the morning. It's paraben free and aluminum free. 3 deodorants would normally be $39, but if you use my link, you'll get them for $26, which is over 33% off. So I'll have that down below, and I'll also have a code on the screen that you can use. If it uses a code, it might just be the link. Also, Native the brand, I have been introduced to it with the deodorant, but they also now have body wash and toothpaste. So check that out too. I'm gonna check that out. The happiest place on earth.
Not adult, Disney adults.
Panera adults. And now we're at the second happiest place on earth. Home Depot. I actually love hardware stores. I don't know what it is. It's just fun to look at the tile and the little fake kitchen setups and the paint colors. I love it.
I need a moment to make everybody know how sad I am that my phone is no longer accepted at some of the major stores like T-Mobile.
Yeah, they just won't register it or something? Huh.
They don't have 2G service anymore.
His
now
car.
5G.
All the tile selections. The tile selections at Home Depot, they've got like the solid basic options, but you can find some really cool ones at the more specialty tile stores. But these are probably some of the most cost effective. I actually really like this tile. You see it at pretty much every tile store. They have lots of different colors, but it's that handmade look, which I feel like is really cool these days, and hopefully for a long time. The fact that home decor, that there are a trend cycle to it, is really unfortunate. The lumber prices.
Stop.
It's unbelievable.
This joke needs to end now. So if you hear in the background, you hear some Taylor Swift playing. One of the biggest things people don't like about Home Depot is actually the music people play in the background.
Really?
I personally am a fan, but you gotta think like there's a certain demographic of people that shop here for work and whatnot, and they're like, why is this pop music playing?
Yeah, definitely. The demographic
I
is like,
personally
what?
love Taylor Swift.
Life hack, I just learned. You can put ice in a plant to slowly water it. That's so genius. You think of that yourself?
No, passed down through generations. I feel like a lot of people do that.
I've never heard of that.
Comment below.
You guys, this is Sam's office chair. It's literally a Tesla chair from eBay that it can go back and stuff, right?
Yeah, it's hooked up. To be clear, we got this for a video,
It's for a video, yeah.
but I use it as a desk chair now.
Okay, so it can like,
It's not plugged in.
oh.
Yeah, we wired it up.
It is pretty comfy. It kind of makes you feel like
It
you're...
looks super sketchy. Look, we wired it up back here, and then literally you can control it, the knobs.
This would be really funny if you had a car racing game on here now.
Ooh, a simulator.
Yeah, because you're basically, you should, oh my god. So Sam knows how to make video games and stuff. You could make a Tesla game for your Tesla video and sit in the chair while you play it. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be really fun. All right, let's see it. Oh my god. It's like stronger than I thought it would be, honestly. That's crazy. It snowed here. I just didn't get enough snow. In Seattle, I had to bring it here to South Carolina. Sam is gonna attempt to snowboard in this little like small incline. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Dang, hey, that's kind of working. I wanna try. Sweet. The little jump.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad!
All right, hello, it is Sunday. I have not really been recording today because it snowed, and so the city is like shut down. Yeah, there's just not a lot of stuff open. It doesn't snow here very often from what I'm gathering, so a lot of people they just like don't even bother, I think, with having people go to work because it's probably only gonna be for one day, so it's fine. It's like everyone can just like chill for a day. And I've been learning how to use SketchUp for many hours today. It's 5 p.m. now, and I'll show you what I've learned. All right, so this is SketchUp, a 3D design sort of application. It's free. There's a free version of it, at least that I'm using. So I found the dimensions to the standard kind of Palm Springs house online, and I've done kind of a like sloppy job at this, but whatever. But I'm trying to model in here what I want to do to the bathroom when we knock out that wall, just to really see like how much space it would be. So as you can see, this area is where the closet would be, and I knocked it down and made it like a double vanity. And then these are just some like random, like a floating vanity that I found on SketchUp. I'd probably do, I mean, I like that one, but it'd probably end up being slightly different. I've been trying to learn how to use that. Good morning, another day in the South. Some real nerdy stuff going on here. All right, on to my own editing update. We now have 7 bookings at the Racquet Club Resort. Let me calculate how many nights that is actually. All right, we have 39 nights booked out. It's an average of 5.5 nights per booking. Really 5, but I had Excel do the math. It said 5.5. So later in a main channel video, I'll go over the numbers of like how much money it's made. Not yet. I'm noticing my foundation and my neck color are not the same at all. Let's just ignore that. Yeah, 39 nights booked out. We've been live for, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks. So I'm pretty thrilled with that. The first person is gonna get there to stay there in 4 days. So exciting. And we did have someone come in and do a couple more like painting of that door and things that I didn't get to finish that my property manager organized. So I'm feeling good about it. Yeah. While I'm here in Greenville, we pretty much edit all day, and then this is like our one outing is to go get food. I feel like we're like on our own lockdown of being productive, kind of. Also because it snowed a little bit. Jaw surgery turned me into a suit girl. This place is, wow, Fair House. I gotta recommend it. So we're at Target, and I had to put you guys onto this. They actually have solar LED uplighting. Only $8. I don't know if it works any well. It only has 15 lumens, which is not very much. but kind of cool. Okay, hello you guys. I don't like how I look right now. Let's just not mind that though. I'm getting ready to go to the airport. I'm heading to Seattle today. Got all my stuff packed up here. Sam is working on a car commercial or something like that today in North Carolina, and I've been here for like almost a week now. I am eager to get to Seattle and tour houses. That's really my main goal for while I'm there. Get a lot of editing done and work out and stuff and like be healthy, but mainly I'm going because I want to tour houses to potentially buy. So I have talked a bit about this, but as you guys know, I don't have a lease anywhere. I'm a nomad essentially. I don't have a lease, and it actually works pretty well for me because I'm able to split my time between Seattle, Palm Springs, and then various trips that I've been going on. So I haven't even really found that much of a need for a lease anywhere. It would probably come in handy at a certain point, but the main reason I haven't gotten a lease is because when you go to buy a home, your lease counts against you in your debt to income ratio. So say you have 6 months left on your lease and you're going to buy a house. I'm pretty sure if it's 6 months at least, they're gonna say like, oh, you have like this $3,000 a month that you have to pay, so you're not gonna qualify for as much of a loan. I also just found that I wasn't really using my LA place that much because I was always in Palm Springs, and I wanted to try out New York and this and that, whatever. So that's like a big thing for me, is like I haven't wanted to sign a lease and then not be able to buy as good of a place, if that makes sense. And I haven't been seriously looking. I've been kind of looking, but I am pre-approved for an amount, so I could buy a place in Seattle or LA or whatever, but I mostly am looking at Seattle, which I'll explain in another vlog. I feel like it's pretty obvious though. My family and friends live there. I have more friends in LA, but my family lives in Seattle. You can get way more for your money in Seattle. If you're a resident of Washington State, you don't pay state income tax. Let's see, if I decided I wanted to, you know, up and leave for a month, I could throw my place on Airbnb. You can't really do that as easily in LA, and I could see myself probably doing that, but really my intention in buying a place in Seattle isn't really buying an Airbnb, it's buying like a personal residence. But I found in the summers, I really like to travel, and you can make bank renting out your place on Airbnb in Seattle in the summer. That's kind of my thoughts. I really think if you rent out your place, I don't know if this is for sure, I'd have to run the numbers, but I think if you rent out your place for 2 months of the summer on Airbnb in Seattle, if it's like a pretty nice spot or whatever, you could probably pay your entire year mortgage, because people just spend a lot more in the summer. But that's also the best time to be there, so nobody really wants to do that. But if you were willing to do that, you could probably like live for free, but then you'd also have to like find a place to go be for a couple months. But you know, it's kind of just a thought. Okay, let's go to the airport. I'm actually working on a video about airport lounges, so I'm gonna get there pretty early, and today we're gonna knock out quite a bit of that video because getting to this airport early to get shots of the lounge here, then I have a layover in Atlanta for a couple hours, which I'm kind of hyped about because I can just go into another airport lounge and get more footage. This is such a nice little airport. The Greenville airport is a regional airport, so a lot of times regional airports are a lot nicer, smaller, less crowded than international airports. Definitely the case with this one. I actually got to this one a little bit early so that I could make a video about the lounge here, but I don't have my card with me, so they didn't let me in. But I should still be able to get into the one in Atlanta. Okay, I'm just vlogging on my phone, but here's a sneak peek of the first house that we're looking at. As you can see, it's kind of like Seattle craftsman style. So it's not totally my ideal style. I'd probably change things about it, but it's pretty cute, right? Like, it's giving cabin vibes. You know, these drawers are actually nice. You could simply paint this because the cabinet quality is still like solid in there. I don't really love the shaker style. I'd probably do something a little more modern, so I'd just get new cabinet doors, but it's not like you have to like fully take out all the cabinets. So I think the layout works. Okay, random, but I really like these laminated things. Like, I want to make these for the Palm Springs house, but like, you know, for relevant stuff. Don't know where I put my vlog camera, so we're using my phone until I find it today. Just gonna finish this up because our property manager is going to print it out for our guest that arrives tomorrow. Just the essentials. Sandwich for lunch, kombucha, oatmeal. Yeah. Attack of the good boys. Come here, Bitter. Oh, how I missed you so much. Oh. First workout in a couple weeks. Cal's watching. Oh, I'm struggling. I'm like 10 minutes in. Okay, done working out. 45 minutes. So here's my stats. Definitely a little rusty getting back into the workouts. So 45 minutes, burn 300 calories. So not as effective as like a run, but I feel good about it because I don't want to go like too hard getting back into it. So I'm just gonna do a plank and then shower. Okay, so we'll talk a bit more now. The dogs have hopefully stopped barking as I get ready. When Monica and I went and looked at houses the other day in Seattle, there was really very low inventory, and she said that's actually kind of typical for this time of year. So here in Seattle, obviously that's a place that I'm considering and making my home base like I've talked about, but I would also consider California still, because I don't know, being here this time of year, I'm like, it is just so gray, so dark. This is really the worst time of year to be here, but I could do it for like half the year. I could do it. So I've been looking mostly for a place in Seattle. After touring those places with Monica, I really don't want a new build, new construction townhouse that's already done. I don't think I really want a condo either. I don't know, I don't think it's quite as good of an investment. And then it's like downtown Seattle honestly feels dangerous at times. I want easy parking, you know, things like that. And you get more space when it's a single family home. What I'm really keeping my eye out for is a single family home that I can fix up. I want either like a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom or 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom that is outdated enough that it's worth fixing up. So the other thing that I'm considering, option 2, that I'm talking to someone about today, is doing a renovation in Joshua Tree. So I've looked into this a lot, and I think Joshua Tree, I said that really weird, Joshua Tree is a really great spot to set up an Airbnb. I've been doing so much research and just reaching out to people who have Airbnbs there. I think that could be the move because there are no rental restrictions like there are in Palm Springs. You can rent it out as much as you want. You know, in Palm Springs, you only have 36 rental contracts per year, so you can only rent out to 36 different groups of people. But in Joshua Tree, there isn't anything like that. And then property in Joshua Tree is also less expensive than Palm Springs. So you can get a 3-bed, 2-bath for like $500,000 or less that needs work. So I am going to be talking today to somebody who's interested in potentially partnering on this, another YouTuber. Okay, I curled my hair, which I haven't done in so long, and I did it a slightly different way, so we'll see if I like it. I feel like it needs to fall a bit. All right, let's get to editing. I'm liking the curls. I'm liking them. All right. First thing today is doing a call with this other YouTuber. Basically just talking about real estate investment ideas and seeing where each other's at, if it could be like a good fit for potentially working together on something. So ooh, I'll show you guys too what I made in SketchUp, just like a for fun little build thing. It definitely is not like something that could be real because I didn't like really do measurements or anything. I just made it for fun as if I was playing The Sims. Okay, so like I said, this is totally just for fun, and it's kind of like when you're building stuff in The Sims. So I made this house. We'll see if I can zoom out here. All right, I made this house here. I added a pool and then I added this as like the primary bedrooms outdoor suite kind of thing. Let me see if I can zoom in. It's being slow. Okay, whoa, now it zoomed a little too much. But you can see I put like a bathtub here, some steps out with like plants. They only had bamboo on SketchUp, but I would do probably like ficus or something like that. And then this outdoor shower where the top of it is curved, I think is super cool. And then just like a block wall enclosing this area so it's more private, and there would be cactus but not potted. Over here we've got, okay, so this is the backyard area. I added a palm tree, which is fun. And then over there is like the kitchen and all that. And like, I didn't do a great job with the actual house layout. It's kind of weird, but you know, this is just for fun. So yeah, I think this is really fun to play around with, just to get an idea of like what kind of layouts would be good. Or, so in this one, I tried to recreate the Palm Springs house. I found measurements online, but then I knocked out the wall in the bathroom to get like a visual of what that would look like. So now you can see into it how it would knock out that area and have 2 sinks and all of that. And yeah, it'd be really cool, but it's kind of funny just trying to recreate the layout in here. I am honestly rethinking that bathroom renovation just because it's like people really aren't booking for the bathrooms. People are still booking our Airbnb, and I kind of would rather just get another property in the works, like take that $10,000 or $20,000 it would take to renovate that bathroom and put it into another property. So like a Joshua Tree one that I've been talking about. So that's kind of the thought there, maybe eventually redoing the bathroom, but honestly, like they really are fine. I don't love the tile in them, but it's like, that's just a preference. And like really, if you're there for a weekend, like you don't care that much. So yeah, okay, well, let's go to a coffee shop. Hot tub time, right dogs? Also, update on our Airbnb guest. My property manager said that they've really been liking it. They love the house. They just had a couple questions on how to turn on some of the outside lights. So one thing to add to the house manual. But so far so good.